Hi, everybody. Hi, come on into the room. So, I was having some technical difficulties again, trying to just hold on. This train tracks. One more train track. Hold on. I'm back roading it. I refuse to get on that freeway. That freeway is like a jigsaw puzzle. It's too scary. So, I'm taking back roads from the thrift store to get home because I've been thrifting and this afternoon and found some good finds and everything. Just stuff I need around the house for to make my life a little bit easier with the doggies. And I was trying to do some posting, but it's like posting has been very slow. The signal's not posting. So in Instagram, Facebook, I can't remember if I posted anything into YouTube, but I think I was trying. So I'm gonna run by the grocery store and see if I can use the signal from there to try to get everything reposted to kind of draw more people over to my feed on Haps, where we're broadcasting live. This is integrating my platforms all together, so I'm streaming live and from one spot, if you will. And I can't see today, so I do apologize. I'm wearing glasses. I woke up this morning, my eyes were really, really sore. My left eye, especially, which is the one that's got the beginnings of anyway. I put some eye drops in and put my glasses on and took two Tylenol, and I can say that much. It stopped hurting as bad as it was because it was hurting really bad before. And so, sorry, I I'm feeling a little bit better. I'm just gonna wear my glasses today because I mean I was really straining to see out of both of my eyes, and then like the TV glare was really making my eye hurt even more. And this is the first time I've had like eye aches and knee aches and back aches and neck aches and shoulder aches and elbow aches. Like everything is freaking aching. So what is a girl to do but oil herself down like the Tin Man? I Tin Man myself with all my ointments and potions and lotions and motions and kept the party going. Like I got shit to do. I have dogs to take care of, puppies to look after, and all kinds of stuff I got to get done. So now I'm just like trying to figure out what to cook for dinner and all that. So I got to work all that out. Excuse me, something simple, quick and easy, and something that won't heat the house up too much because it is so freaking hot. Like we're getting a slight break from the heat. It is 90 degrees as opposed to 99 like it was the other day. And so, the house won't be as hot. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna grab something out of the deli and just call it a day. I don't feel like cooking anything anyway. Ooh, somebody just almost cut me off with a very nice car. But don't you just love people? Everybody's in a rush, in a rush, in a rush to get to wherever they're going, and I guess it is what it is. I'm just gonna go back the way I came, I guess. Keep it simple. So, how's everybody doing today? I hope you're having a good Monday, and thank you for peeking in on me over here at HAPS. If you're not following me, you should be. I am working on crafting, cosplay, live chats, which we're doing right now, and just trying to build my fan base back up because I lost half of my followers, and so I'm trying to get back with people coming in and tuning in to what I'm doing. So if you are on Instagram and you're not following me, you can find me at Your Mer World, YOURMERWORLD, Your Mer World, or Tu Mundo de Sarinas if you speak Spanish. Spanish. Lo entiendo, pero no es tan fácil para mí cuando intento hablar. No tiene mucho tiempo para charlandas con alguien. So, forgive me for that. Perdóname. And you can also follow me on Ariel Emmy Mermaid. And I have another one. It's Ariel Emmy with a Z Mermaid. And so I have four Instagram accounts that I'm managing. So if you just grab onto one, you can follow me there. I try to post from there and karaoke from there. I do karaoke as well, just singing for the heck of it, just to kind of keep my voice going and all of that. Um, Hi James, oh my God, and so it's very exciting time to be online. We are going through a second wave of COVID Delta. I'm just reporting on my platform, and so we'll be spending more time indoors, away from social distancing, trying to not contract COVID and staying safe. So I'll just find more stuff to do at home and around the house and pick up more projects, side hustle more, and work harder. And so I don't know if you guys can tell, like the cost of living is going up, like everything, prices of food, price in gas, like everything's going up. So I'm like, I need another job to keep up with, you know, my bank account, keeping it from going to zero. So that's another thing I got to figure out. I already dusted my resume out, worked on it, and side hustling, little side jobs, making money here and there, sewing and yard work and all kinds of stuff that I never thought I'd be doing at this age. But hey, it is what it is. As long as I can feed my puppies, keep myself fed, keep a roof over my head, keep my bills paid, I'm not worried about it too much. Um, I was thinking like, I'm also, on YouTube. I was just kind of like rambling, but I'm also on YouTube, and you can find me over there. It's Princess Ariel M. So Princess Ariel M, and then on Haps, it's Princess Ariel M1, like the number one. And just sign up and subscribe. It doesn't hurt to, if you're bored and you want to hear what's going on in my world and my, cosplay world, if you're into cosplay or dressing up or, fashion or anything that, is artistic and artsy, then you probably enjoy my channel. And I have a lot of posts also on Pinterest. I don't really know how you can find me on Pinterest. I think it's under Ariel Emmy or Emmy Ariel. I just don't remember how to tell you to get to Pinterest, but I post on there as well as all of my crafting projects and all of my videos. I do have a private area, secret area for intimate grown up chat for all the transgender conversations that I have and a lot of stuff I posted through girlfriends of mine. If you guys remember, I'm also following a lot of girls. Raven is one of the ones I know. Raven is. That is a girl I met online. She is a two-spirit woman. She does art and poetry and music and really glamorous, beautiful person. And she's very much covering news segments on all things LGBTQIA. So if you haven't checked her out, check her channel out. You'll find plenty there to keep you entertained, informed, enlightened. If you're looking for enlightenment, she's very spiritual, Native American, intuitive, indigenous person, and very lovely to the eyes. So check her out if you do. She's on Facebook. I believe she's on YouTube, and she's definitely on Instagram. You just find her under Raven Ova, OVAH, and you'll find her as well. And on Facebook, if you want to follow me on Facebook, you would have to locate me under Ariel Emmy, and very easy to find. There's a picture of me with red hair with Prince Eric, and you'll see very kind of animated Ursula in a little circle. So that would be how you find me on Facebook. So I do appreciate anyone who takes the time out to tune into my channel. Right now is the best time for me to have a signal. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust this. Um, and that's when I'm in town because out where I live is very choppy, and so it's very weak signal. So I'm hoping that by doing these car checks, come on, man, just get in. You don't have to drive like a snail. Hell, I'm just as old as you are, and I ain't driving like that. So people get on my nerves that you come into the lane, it's like 75 miles per hour. I'm doing 55, and hell, you're doing like 45 and 35 in that fancy car. Like, come on. So, anyway, um, to made me lose my train of thought. If you are interested in anything that I'm doing, arts and crafts wise, or um, cosplay, I do Little Mermaid modern day, and I really enjoy, acting and performing, and it gives me a chance to put myself out there and get critiqued by people or laughed at or whatever. I don't care as long as some eyeballs are, giving me a little motivation. And so I love doing that. And when I feel up to it, I do the karaoke. I'm not the best singer in the world, but it is what it is. I like a lot of all kinds of music, country and relaxing, meditative music and R&B. I try to do a little bit of everything, but it's very hard for me to sing songs that are really fast. I just can't seem to get my lips to move that fast. I can chatter fast, but I can't sing fast for some reason. So it's very hard for me to sing very fast songs. So I tend to do a lot of ballads and stuff like that. I wish other people would come on and do it as well. I can always go to like Sing King Karaoke on Facebook. If you ever go on there, there's a lot of people who are posting themselves singing on there. They reached out to me because they saw me on Facebook posting songs and asked me to hashtag them into their network because they like what I was doing. So I started, following them and posting from there time to time. So I do have like a little family of karaoke people that I'm integrated with. Now, them people, a lot of them can sing way the hell better than me. You might start out with me and then skip over me and start going to some of these other people in these different areas who sing, because some of them are really good professional singers and not so much karaoke like what I picture as karaoke. All the karaoke I seen was a bunch of drunk people singing very loudly and in a tavern or in bars and stuff where they do karaoke. But since it's COVID, we're all stuck at home and we need an outlet. So my outlet sometimes when I get the puppies down at night, if I'm not sewing or crafting or working on my lighting projects and stuff, I do karaoke. Like it's just fun for me. And so Lee Bands has been coming on through HAPS. He's joined me now. He's from San Antonio, young fella, and loves to travel and very nice person, comes on and messages me and just encourages me to keep going with my channel and stuff. So I really appreciate him. And so I'm just looking for more people to join along that are, if you're lonely at home and you're bored or, you feel like you need an outlet and you're going crazy, stir crazy in the house, you need somebody to chat with or something like that is on your mind, come and talk to me. I'll talk to you. Or go and talk to Raven. Raven's a great person to chatter with. She's very intuitive and very smart and knowledgeable of the world. So, and very pretty to look at. So, um, I'm just thinking what else. I hope I'm not forgetting anything. But like I said, in my home, there's a lot of technical problems. So I'm trying to, see if I can raise enough money to buy more equipment, buy a new phone, and update everything so stuff can run a little bit more smoothly. I can maybe do a pre-recorded broadcast that's well, put together so there's not all this choppiness and staticiness that I'm receiving with the T-Mobile signal. So unfortunately, T-Mobile is what it is. I don't want to hear it because it's it's all like I have. I don't have any other options. Like everyone on the property where I live have AT&T. I tried for several years going all over the place to every AT&T kiosk all over towns, from one town to the next, begging them to, let me onto their network, and they kept rejecting me, saying that I was too far away. How is it I'm too far away when people live right across the like a football field away, and they have a signal? Not even a football field, like half of a football field, and they all have signals. I'm the only one that's running over here with like no signal. I mean, with no option, and so it's frustrating. So I've been stuck with T-Mobile, and T-Mobile it's fine if you're in town, like I'm downtown right now, and the signal works fine. But once you get past downtown and you start going over the river and getting into North Little Rock and get into the rural areas where I live, the signal starts to break up. It does. The tower isn't as strong. Like, they really need to put another tower that's strong out there. I don't think they really care. They just want the money. They charge you a lot of money to have the service. They give you a hotspot and all of this, that, and the other, which is convenient, but it's not convenient if it doesn't work. It works half the time. So, and then they charge you, your monthly fees or whatever. I paid a little extra just to have insurance on my phone and all of that. I've replaced this one phone twice. I'm using my original older phone that I paid off, because the newer phones that I replaced, the battery in them died. Like, they won't stay charged. They got a special kind of like type of C charger thing that you have to stick in there, and that thing breaks, on your phone every time. Like, it breaks the phone. And so I just like so frustrated with all of the phones and everything, because these phones are costly, and even if you have the insurance to replace them, you still have to give them $100, even though you're paying for the fee. You know what I mean? The insurance. And so it's been very interesting. Through COVID. When it was really cold, the phone would break down, wouldn't work. I couldn't even text my family if I needed to. I fell down in the snow. Now we're getting all personal. I'm not attacking, T-Mobile. I'm just explaining to you like how crappy the service has been. And so I fell down in the snow outside one day trying to get to one of my dogs, who he lives outside. He loves the snow and all of that. So I was trying to get him some water, get him fed. Um, and I carved my way through the snow to get to him. The snow was melting that day, and I couldn't tell that it had refroze. Like, I had walked on it, it was fine. I had my little rain boots on. Child, when I tell you I fell hard, like I fell on I believe I fell on my left side, and I slammed to the ground so hard, so fast, it almost knocked the air out of me. Like, I'm surprised I didn't hit my head. But I was laying on the ground in the snow, and I was like, what in the entire hell? Well, there's nobody live next door to me. Like, I'm in the woods, like, there's nobody around. Like, nobody was outside that I could even scream for help. Nobody would have heard me. It was scary as hell. I didn't even have my phone on me, to be honest with you, to come to think about it. And I had to get on my knees and crawl. Like, I crawled over to a trash can, one of those green trash cans, where the trucks come and pick it up or whatever. I crawled over to the trash can and pulled myself up. The dog was looking at me like, "What the hell you want me to do? I'm on a chain, and you just gave me food. I'm fixing to eat. I'm not trying to help you right now." And so I was just like, okay, I didn't break anything, but I'm so bruised right now. Like, my leg was bruised, my arm was bruised, my elbow was bruised, my shoulder was bruised. Like, I just hit the ground like really hard. And I was able to get it. I hopped over into the house. I picked up the freaking cell phone to call somebody, and it was like zero signal. I cut the phone off, turned it back on. It hit one bar. And it took like, I don't even know if an hour or 2 hours or something. Finally, the phone, it clicked on, and I was able to call around. I got somebody and tell them like I had fallen. And everybody was at home. Like, they were like, "We didn't even know you were back there." And I'm like, "I was trying to feed the dog." And so it's just stuff like that. Like, man, mind you, I didn't have the phone with me. Had I had it on me, it still like, I've been laying in the ground in the snow. I probably just froze to death by the evening time or something. And so it was just really interesting. That's better. And so I hope eventually they'll bring stronger signals to the area, and that way um, I can do lives from home. And I would like to work from home, to be honest with you. Just, there's just not, it's not possible right now with the broadband system that I'm using, which is not even broadband, it's just a hotspot. They don't even offer broadband. They're saying that it's coming, and they've been saying that for 2 years. They have the 5G, and they're offering that. But I'm thinking to myself, hey, your 4G don't even work, so why should I invest in a 5G, which is going to be even more expensive for the phone, because you can only imagine what those phones are going to cost, than to pay for the service plan and all of that. So I'm like, no, I'll just stick with the 4G for now. If you guys get that little box that allows you to have the broadband in your house, that stronger signal where you can work from home, then I would be, willing to pay a little bit more for that. But I'm just stuck with what I get. Like I don't have any other options right now. So I'm just kind of informing you on what's going on and why I'm doing car chats and why, I'm promoting my channel as best as I can. It's not a perfect situation, but uh, it is what it is. So I'm just saying, and I don't really know how to operate Haps just yet. I'm still learning how to use it. I did see one day that Raven had a live chat and she had several people connected. I don't know how she did it or how the program works, but she's on Haps also under Raven Over, so you should check her out. I'm forgetting that she's on there just like she was the one that kind of pushed me over in that direction. But I like this integration of being live and not having to jump from one thing to the next. Because before I was kind of just jumping around, and there was one that I tried before, but it you have to pay for it, and then it was like it was limited on what you could do. And I forget the name of that particular app, but I liked it, but it was just very slow and limited. So I'm enjoying Haps. It seems to be working fairly well, and it's really cool. Like if you guys want to integrate YouTube, Facebook, and just be live from one location and everything broadcasts out live on all platforms, you should sign up and download the Haps app. So it's HAPPS Haps app, and you can find it under Android. You can also find it, I'm pretty sure, on iPhone as well. And get to it, and I'll add you. You want me to come on and view something that you're doing, just drop me a message in one of my locations, and I'll be glad to check out your post. I'm not always busy, and I have time for to look at other people's stuff, which I do a lot. I'm also on TikTok. I keep forgetting that I'm on there. It's under Ariel Emmy, and you can find me on there. I have a lot of posts on TikTok as well. And so if you're on TikTok, just add me, and that way I know that, you're following me and you're actually listening to my broadcast. Because I know, like, a few people that are following me, I know who they are, those are friends of mine, and they always tell me, hey, I saw you on a live and I checked it out, I enjoyed it, blah, 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 which was nice to get some feedback. Um, you know, Lee is a new person who started following me. He lives all the way in San Antonio. I'm in Arkansas. I've been to San Antonio before. We drove through there. I didn't stop for long, but it was some really good Tex-Mex food that I had there. And I wonder what's going on. I see one, two, three carloads of cops, four carloads of cops. Got a girl pulled over. I don't know if she stole a car or what's going on. But anyway, let me get out from over here. Yes. Um, And so, yeah, I'm just trying to find more people who are interested in performance art. If you have a green screen in your home and you want to portray Prince Eric in one of my skits, um, email me, drop me in the inbox. I am looking for a Vanessa and a Prince Eric, and hopefully by maybe September I'll be able to start doing the skits again. I just have not really had the energy to really put my pen to pencil and write up another script for her, because all my scripts are kind of like handwritten and kind of thought out, and they're very short. They're not very long, so they're like, a few couple of minutes or whatever. But I just keep doing the little excerpts of, Ariel modern day. Eric's left her for Vanessa, and she's trying to figure out what she's got to do to get him back. And since she's not really from, you know, the human life, she's really from the mermaid life. She's really struggling to get her foot on the ground. So the last episode, I think the last ones I did, one time she was stuck in a strip club, like she was working for cash. She's been all in motels, hooking and all kinds of stuff, and still trying to get Eric to kind of come and rescue her and get back together with him. But there's always something complicated going on that it doesn't always work out. So I've been more taking it along that kind of line, where she's, still desperate to be with Eric, and Vanessa's still, with him and all that stuff. So um, this year, I don't know exactly what I'm doing just yet, because I haven't really thought about it. I used to kind of stick with, current events and stuff like that. I'll throw stuff in there from time to time that, like we're in a COVID crisis right now. So um, I may, see me wearing a mask or taking or removing a mask, and kind of, highlighting, the importance of wearing a mask or something like that. Not directly, but indirectly, because it's like she's modern day. So whatever's going on now, it's being affecting her life as well, even though it's still mermaid themed. Um, at one point, I was thinking about getting a tail and doing all of that. Um, I find it like it would be very cumbersome for me to have a tail. I had two of them. I gave them away, but I never filmed myself with them. One was like a snuggly one that I found, and then the other one I made it from, scratch, and it was very pretty. And I gave both of them away. Um, but I might get another one. I might make another one just more to fit my body frame and everything, because they're very easy to make. And we'll see. I haven't thought about doing a mermaid tail, but I might do one, like maybe for Halloween, or do a Halloween skit where she actually has a tail on. But for this year, I'm thinking I would like to have a real live Vanessa green screened, and or a Prince Eric. And it would probably could be like a series of, phone calls or something like that, and interactions where I split the screen in three. So that's why I say you would need to have like a green screen or a white wall. If you could stand up against a white wall and just aim the camera at yourself and talk, that would work as well. And I don't know if other people have any other ideas. You want to come in as a girlfriend of hers, or a cousin, or a relative, and you think you can interject into the storyline. I'll get it started, and then if you feel like you like it, you just point and click your camera. I'll get the material from you. You tell me, like, if you post it on YouTube, or if you send it to me some kind of way, maybe Dropbox or something like that, I'll download that app, and that way you can send me your video, or you could post it somewhere, and I can just copy the URL and download it into my phone. I could do it that way, but it doesn't have to be a long skit. It could be something short that you want to interject, and I know how to, work the magic with the green screen. I already have the apps and stuff for all of that. I just need your talents and your creativity, and go from there. And I'm sure it'll be very entertaining for, all the eyeballs who want to see, cosplay at work. and that's what we'll work towards that. I think that would be a lot of fun. But if not, then I'll just keep steering the ship solo. I'm very good at that, and using my little cutouts of Prince Eric. But it would be nice to see other variations of people's ideas for a modern day Little Mermaid story, because Disney has their girl, but honey, I've been around before her. Like she's late to the game. I've been doing this for off and on for a couple of years, so I changed my whole name to fit Ariel. So my name changes. It's Emmy Ariel, and I didn't want to put my first name's Ariel because I was like, my mom will just chop my head off. But she was okay kind of with me just calling myself Emmy, and so she didn't really say too much about it, and so I was like, well, thank God. Because you don't want to offend your parents or anything like that. They named you what they named you, and it was really hard for siblings and relatives and stuff to like call me Emmy and stuff like that, which I kind of understood it, but then again, I was like, well, it's not like I'm in their lives, like, around them anyway, so it's like I really didn't care, because I was like, we're not, wrecking ball, chained and ball to each other, so it's not like I see them every day, so it's not something that is going to affect me psychologically. It's just annoying as hell, because it's like I hate that birth name. It's what they call a dead name. When people change their names, they call their birth name their dead name. So when people dead name you, it sucks. Like when I'm at the hospital and stuff, and they still dead name me, even though my birth certificate, my insurance, even everything's changed over, but they still can't seem to get it through their head that I don't go by their birth name, but they still keep calling me that. And I've even asked them several times to stop doing it, and they still do it anyway. So, just like, fuck it. You know what I mean? These some ignorant ass people in this planet, they don't give a damn. It's like they are going to do what they're going to do. So, like, whatever. I don't have time. Just give me my medicine and don't screw that up. At least you can get something right. And that's pretty much it. I mean, um, I keep saying a lot today because my brain, I'm struggling. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm struggling to think, but I hope to get myself together, and that way I can, be a little bit more active online and build my fan base. I'm trying to side hustle my crafts and stuff again and see if people are going to be interested in the fall. Maybe they want some lights, they want mask, or, stuff like that. I still have my regulars that, will buy from me and stuff like that, and they pay really good. So I'm like, I need to get myself together. I would love to be able to film some of my handiwork where you can see me putting it together. I kind of have some of the equipment, but I don't have the cameras and angles and stuff to where I can angle it where you can see properly what I'm doing. I've in the past done some crafting videos and stuff. You might can find them on Pinterest. I think that's under Ariel Emmy, um, or Emmy Ariel. I don't remember how it's on there, but YouTube, you definitely can see probably some of my crafting videos, but they're in the older section. I don't remember exactly where I put them. But I do have stuff out there, and I plan to do some more. Like I'm, drilling holes in bottles and solar lights and things like that. And I got a Cricut machine, so I'm printing, black and white decals of different characters and fish and animals and African uh, heads and tiki heads and things like that, putting them on wine bottles and lighting the bottles up and making yard decorations. And by doing that, it's like a way of recycling. So, just kind of keeping that kind of stuff in mind. I do a lot of crafting projects where I use recycled materials, old clothing, sequins, um, jean materials, and I recreate this stuff, several layers of mask material, old and new, combining stuff, and just trying to be as creative as I possibly can with recycling because that's something that's really important to me. I don't know about anybody else, but um, it's something that I've been doing for a very long time. And I also do gardening. I do recycle my gardening seeds and stuff like that from time to time. Package that stuff up, reuse it. I trade seeds. I've done a lot of trading seeds in the past. I haven't done it this year and last year just because COVID stressed me out so bad. But there is a seed group on Facebook that I am following, and I usually, if I have seeds, that I can go post on there, and ladies will contact me in my DMs, and we exchange seeds through the mail. They'll send me seeds, I'll send them seeds in the mail. We'll, exchange addresses or whatever, and that's how we are able to get our hands on, seeds that aren't that haven't been sprayed with pesticides, basically. And so I haven't done it like in a year or two. So I'm just trying to remember the name of the group. I think it's called Seed Savers. Don't get me wrong, you would have to look on Facebook, join them. I'm sure they're still around. And so if you're into container gardening, I follow another group. It's called Container Gardening Gone to Pot. Those ladies, if you ever have a question about plants, you don't know what it is, just take a picture of it and upload it on Facebook in their group and watch them work it out. They will get you in tune with, plants and what they are, indoor or outdoor. There's always somebody on there who knows what a plant species is. And I absolutely love them. So if you get a chance, you can also follow them there on that platform. So um, and I think that's it for me right now. I'm gonna go ahead and jump off of here. It's getting close to 3 o'clock, and I gotta hurry up and get my butt home and let the dogs out. So thank you guys for listening. Like I said, if you get a chance, go onto my YouTube channel. That's Princess Ariel M. Check out my videos. Dig deep down into like some of the older stuff. If you like what you see, it's karaoke. There's plenty of stuff there to see. Then go ahead and follow me, subscribe, share my material, help me build my base back up so I can get on my feet again. Like I'm trying, I'm struggling. I'm struggling. So thank you guys for listening, and we'll talk soon. And goodbye.